Hey YouTube, I'm back this time with my beauty empties for the month of December 2018. I have mostly empties, but I also do a bit of a declutter every New Year's of my vanity just to get rid of things I know that I'll never use or I don't like because there's no point in keeping them around. So I'll start with the actual empties and then get into the declutter later. So the first thing that I finished up is a dry shampoo. This is the Hask Manoy Coconut dry shampoo that is long-lasting oil absorption, and it says it's free of sulfates and parabens. I tend to be kind of picky about dry shampoos because I don't like the feeling of having dry shampoo in my hair. I get kind of fussy about that. Like, I don't like if it feels too powdery or if it gets everywhere or whatever. This, though, has been my favorite cruelty-free dry shampoo I have ever had. So I absolutely will repurchase this. I bought this at Walmart, so it's really not that expensive. I'm really happy with it, so I'm glad to be picking up another one soon. The next thing that I finished up is the Physicians Formula Insta Ready Face Primer. So I bought this at Ulta, and I bought it because I've been wanting to get more into primers again lately, because I feel like I've noticed lately that my makeup feels like it's kind of sinking into my pores. So I decided to pick this up because Physicians Formula is cruelty-free and I do like the brand in general. However, I would not repurchase this, not because it wasn't a good product, like it's a fine product, but I found in my experience that this pump just stops working pretty quickly after you start using it, and to me, I just wasn't down with that. I wasn't down with having to like figure out how to scrape out the primer inside of the tube, and it just kind of became a whole nuisance. So while the primer itself was nice, I would not repurchase this actual product anymore. The next thing that I used up is this Colgate Enamel Health toothpaste. I tend to just roll with whatever my boyfriend buys, so this is what he bought last time. I thought it was fine. I thought there were other toothpaste too that do the trick, so yeah, like it was fine, but this is not something I feel like I need to be loyal to. The next thing that I finished up is something that I am quite loyal to, and I have finished up already several of these. This is the Alba Botanica Acne Dope Pimple Patches. So you guys know that this past, I don't know, maybe like 9 months or so, I feel like my skin has been like weirdly high maintenance for me, because generally it's not high maintenance at all. I don't know, it's kind of been a rough year for that. But yeah, I stumbled across these pimple patches because I was wanting to try some out to see how they go. This is great. Like, I love these pimple patches. I buy these boxes as often as I see them. They're fantastic, they're easy to use, and I feel like they work. So they're definitely not going to be like the miracle worker, but the way they work is you put them on your pimple, and I tend to do that overnight, by the way, and just sleep with them on, and they'll kind of extract the oil and bacteria and whatever. So you see it on the patch when you take it off in the morning, and it also reduces the inflammation and everything. So it's not like it'll be completely gone the next day, but it'll noticeably be smaller and less irritated. So yeah, I really love these ones, and I would absolutely recommend them. I get mine at Target most of the time, but if you're lucky, you can also get them at TJ Maxx for cheap. Speaking of things I've gotten at TJ Maxx, I also finished up this Schmidt's deodorant in rose and vanilla. So this is a cruelty-free deodorant. This is my favorite cruelty-free deodorant brand that I've found so far. I still find that this does not work as well as like things you can get from the drugstore, like Secret and, you know, stuff like that, but in terms of cruelty-free, it's pretty good. So I really enjoy the rose and vanilla scent. The one thing I don't really like about Schmidt's is that, I don't know if I would say the deodorant stick is rough, but it's kind of exfoliating in an odd way when you use it. So that's kind of weird to get used to in the beginning, but if you can get past that, it's a pretty solid product. So would repurchase, I enjoyed this. However, something that I would not repurchase is this Jason Purifying Tea Tree Deodorant Stick. I've used this a couple of times, and I also purchased this from TJ Maxx. It smells nice. It smells like tea tree oil, if you like the smell of that. But I just found that not even during summer when it's hot or when I go to the gym, but just like daily living, this does nothing for me. So it's unfortunate because it goes on really smooth and nice and it smells good, but because it doesn't do anything for me, I just can't get down with this. So unfortunately, I am decluttering this, and I'm gonna move on and not purchase this anymore. The next thing that I used up is a pack of makeup remover wipes. This is the Yes to Tomatoes. I really like these wipes, especially when I travel, since I do travel relatively frequently. These are good. I really enjoy the way they feel. I would repurchase these. I also used up my last mineral eyeshadow from Mary Kay. This is in the color Driftwood, kind of like a dark-ish brown. I really like the mineral eyeshadows from Mary Kay, but because Mary Kay is not cruelty-free, I unfortunately will not be repurchasing them. So I recently hauled a powder eyeshadow from Wet n Wild that's about the same kind of color, so that's why I kind of changed brands with that. So Mary Kay is good in of itself. I used to use Mary Kay almost exclusively and then switched over once I became cruelty-free. So if you're not cruelty-free, I would recommend the brand in general, but if you are cruelty-free, then steer clear of it. The next thing that I used up is a lip balm. This is the Mango Kiss lip balm, and it was in the flavor Blood Orange. Again, I found this in Walmart, kind of where you find like the kind of natural cosmetics, whatever. There's like a section of their cosmetic section that's for like natural cruelty-free stuff, and I found this there. So yeah, like I said, it's flavored in Blood Orange. It's actually a fairly big thing of lip balm. This lasted me a long time. I do like this, and I think that I will repurchase this in the future. I also used up a mascara in Physicians Formula Killer Curves. I recently hauled another one of these mascaras, so obviously I liked it. I thought that it was better than their organics wear. So yeah, I'm really glad that I repurchased this. I would absolutely continue to purchase it more. The next thing that I used up is from Neutrogena. This one is actually not cruelty-free. So you guys know, if you've watched my beauty empties, that I'm cruelty-free except for skincare, because my skin excuse me, has been kind of high maintenance this year. I just feel like I need to go back to what I know works, and what I use most of the time is Clean and Clear Morning Burst. I had a situation in which I had a bunch of coupons for Neutrogena products from Target, so I decided to try them out, see how they went, but I didn't find them any better than Clean and Clear, but they're just more expensive. So again, this was the oil-free acne stress control, and it was a scrub with salicylic acid. I thought that it was okay, I guess, but like I said, it's not better than Clean and Clear, so I will not repurchase this. All right, so I have 3 more makeup items that are not empty per se, but I'm just decluttering them. One I'm almost done with, but I kind of figured that I don't like it anymore. Life's too short, might as well just chuck it. So this is a Mary Kay product. This is the Creamy Eye Pencil, and this is in Purple Smoke. I used to like this for a long time, but I'm kind of finding now that I much prefer powder eyeshadows, so that's why I decided to just get rid of this. So it's fine for what it is, I guess, but because I don't really care for the look of it anymore, I'm just not gonna force myself to use it up. Same thing with another one of these creamy eye pencils in Over the Taupe. Again, kind of a nice color. It's a nice kind of brownish taupey color, but again, because I prefer powder eyeshadows, I'm not gonna force myself to use this up. It's a couple years old anyway, so I'm just gonna toss it. And then finally, something that kind of surprises me is I am also decluttering a lipstick. This is Rimmel London, and it's a creamy lipstick in Pink Fame. So I went through a phase for a couple of years where I was really into these kind of like berry pinks, like a bold berry pink, and I picked this one up when I was in Australia, and I just decided that for some reason, I guess my tastes are just changing. I'm just not really into these bold pink lipsticks anymore. I'm more into reds and oranges. So while I loved this for a long time, I am gonna say goodbye because I just don't feel confident in this color anymore, and it's to the point where I just don't wanna wear it anymore. So that's it for my December beauty empties. Please make sure as always that you like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.